Like, I don't want no.
On that note, we're live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Trivia. We were not talking about weird stuff Shotzi Blackheart did. Today we have a great match here for you live. I'm, of course, your host, JPO, Jordan Pierce Owens. Joining us first, he's wearing an NXT hat, a Shotzi shirt, a Shotzi backdrop. I think he's going to crush on Shotzi. It's one of the greatest. He's a professional wrestler, Giovanni.
Thank you, sir. Much welcome to be back. I love the trivia. I love coming back. It's a great night. I'm feeling good. I got Shotzi on my black heart, so I'm ready.
All right. He is ready. Let's see if his opponent is ready. He just scarfed down a burger. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ruby Flyer. All right, good intro.
Ready to go.
All right, guys, 20 questions here for you. Question involving the world of professional wrestling. Question number 1. Who teamed with Randy Orton to defeat The Undertaker in a handicap match at No Mercy 2005?
We teamed with Edge to defeat Undertaker, No Mercy.
I don't think that's what I said. Who teamed with Randy Orton to defeat The Undertaker in a handicap match at No Mercy 2005?
Wheels are spinning already.
I'm locked.
2005. Undertaker. Randy Orton. Oh, all right. I think I got it.
Where's the Jeopardy music while we need it?
It would get us probably taken down for copyright infringement if we used it.
Oh, that's true.
Ronnie, what you got? Gio.
Me?
Go. Yes.
Yeah.
You're Gio.
Pappy.
All right, what you got, Ruby? It was indeed Daddy. No one threw in the junior. I'm a little disappointed, but it was indeed Bob Orton Jr. Number 2, speaking of Randy Orton, who did Randy Orton defeat for his only run as U.S. champion?
Ooh. I didn't even know he was a U.S. champion.
Oh, well, you're going to have to take a guess then, because...
I did not even know. All right, I'll guess. I'll lock it in. No, I'm not going to go with that guess. That's a bad guess.
Ooh, or was it?
All right. I have 2 choices in my head.
U.S.
That was one.
All right, I'm going to take a...
All right, lock it in, Ruby Flyer. I'm locking in, Gio.
I'm spelling.
Yeah, I'm a little stumped.
The only questions you ask.
All right. Right. I went with my second guess, but hopefully it's right.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm just going to take a guess. I'm going to add that just for Jordan. All right, locked in.
All right, Ruby Flyer. Shinsuke Nakamura. Gio.
Pretty good guess. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking like way back in like early, 2005, 2006, which I'm wrong, but I went Rey Mysterio Jr. just for...
No, if it was Ray, I actually would have said you don't need the junior because they never called him junior in the WWE.
Yeah.
Ruby was closer time frame wise. We're looking for the glorious Bobby Roode.
That is okay.
Speaking of Bobby Roode, he has held the Raw Tag Team titles with 2 different partners. Can you name those partners? Bobby Roode.
Orton? Or
What?
Bobby?
Bobby Roode.
Wait. Okay.
Bobby Roode has held the Raw Tag titles twice with 2 different people. Who twas those 2 people?
Locked in.
Gio's locked in with that red marker.
Well, goddamn. The red marker is what's giving him the power.
It's the Shotzi on my chest. She gives me the power to wake up, to go to sleep, to eat.
Motivation.
She's the reason I breathe.
I can't think of the second one. I'll go think of one. It's probably wrong.
Oh, you always do a second guess there.
Locked in.
Yeah.
You know, Gio just has one as well.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Shit.
All right, Gio.
All right, I'm feeling confident. Ziggler, Gable.
Ruby.
I only thought of Gable. I didn't even think about Ziggler.
Oh, that's funny. I would have imagined if you were to forget one, it would have been the opposite. Yes, indeed. Dolph Ziggler more recently, and Chad Gable. I thought Gable was the forgettable one, not Ziggler. All right. Speaking of Chad Gable, what was the name of Chad Gable and Jason Jordan's tag team?
Locked in.
Oh, Gio wasting no time. Has the 1 point lead currently.
You know, it just dawned on me. If I've never worked Ruby Flyer, great worker. So if I work Ruby Flyer, it's almost like I've wrestled Shotzi, right?
Like living vicariously through me. That works.
You know what I mean?
So now you got to wrestle Ruby.
Yeah, they got to wrestle me.
One step close.
All right, hold on. Let me fix it real quick. I'm good. I'm in.
All right. What you got, Ruby? American Alpha. Gio? Yep, we both got it.
I was trying to see if I had it on camera because a couple people tried to message me on Facebook, so it covered my screen. I was like, stop messaging me, Josh. Freaking Grady.
Speaking of America, no. Who lost to S.A. Rios on a March 2001 WWF Jacked, who would then go on to sign with the WWE 14 years later?
Is there a year? Did you throw a year out there?
Yeah, March 2001, S.A. Rios defeated this individual, and then 14 years later, he signed with the WWE.
You look so different then.
S.A. Rios?
No. Well, both people, but because they both look way different now.
I took a guess, but I feel confident.
What you got, Gio?
I went with AJ Styles.
What you got, Ruby? Ruby now matches the scores. We are tied. Looking for a Samoan Joe, fella. Samoa Joe. AJ fought the Hurricane, if I was asking about Jacked.
And took the last vertebrae on television. Go for WWE.
Also known as the Cop Killer by Homicide. Number 5, or 6 rather. How many times has Samoa Joe held the TNA X Division title?
It's a little staticky on my end.
How many times has Samoa Joe held the TNA X Division title?
I gave it a random guess. Hopefully I'm right.
Me too. First one that just popped to mind. I'm going to trust my gut.
All right, let's go with it, fellas. Ruby. 3-time champion. Gio. 3-time champion. You guys are off by 2. He held it 5 times in the end. A 5-time X Division champion, just like the Booker man.
And me with the hardcore title.
And you in the hardcore title. Hey, Gio, both me and Ruby have held more Real Pro titles than you. Just saying, man. Catch up.
Shit.
That's why I had to sign up and get on board so I can change that.
All right. Number 7. Who was the first X Division champion to introduce Option C? This is where they can vacate the title and go for the world title.
Okay. Locked in.
Hold on, writing it. All right, good.
Giovanni, what do we got?
The greatest man to ever live, Austin Aries.
A double, Ruby. A double is indeed the A double answer here. 4-4, keeping it tied. Question number for you. What wrestler was known for eating the turnbuckle?
All right, locked in.
Because I feel like taking up a bunch of room, I'll leave out the nickname.
Not the nickname.
All right.
Yo, Ruby Fire, what you got? What you got, Gio?
I went with George the Animal Steel with an E at the end.
Yes, indeed. George the Animal Steel.
That would have had to like stack it. And I'm like, it takes up a lot of room on.
5-5. No, you're good. You're good. All right. Number 9 here. George the Animal Steel and 3 other legends attended the wedding of Jay Lethal and SoCal Val in TNA. Can you name those 3 legends? If not, take a guess, and whoever has the most, if anyone can get any, will get the point.
Well, that's an interesting question there.
Yeah. This was on a TNA pay-per-view. This wasn't even an Impact episode. This was a pay-per-view.
Legends.
Sanjay Dutt, I believe, stopped the wedding from happening, but 3 legends were in attendance as a groomsman, I think, or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna guess. I'm locked in.
Are we locked, Ruby?
I'm trying to guess a couple.
I guess, but I can only assume, based on the promotion, the time, and the history. Just took some guesses.
Man, that's one thing I don't remember because I didn't watch that pay-per-view.
Yeah, I don't watch many TNA pay-per-views. I'm not gonna lie.
TNA.
Yeah, you probably got more than me. All right. I only went for one because I'm like totally stumped on that question.
Huh. All right, Ruby. Gio, what you got first?
All right, so like I said, I went with history. Just who was on TNA at the time. I went with Hogan, Flair, and Nash. Because they all kind of Macho Man. So I figured,
Ruby.
The only one I could think of was freaking. For some reason, I said Piper. I don't know why.
Unfortunately, no points awarded this round.
Whoa!
Looking more obscure. This wasn't people that were around. This was obscure legends. They were Jake the Snake Roberts, someone you wrestled, Gio. Kamala and Coco Beware.
Wow, I would have not guessed any of those.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, same. I'm like, that was such an odd assortment.
Yeah. There was no Frankie, but Jake did have a snake with him, and Kamala did paint his belly.
Jake's gonna be a groomsman at my wedding, so I should have known that.
Yeah, so you should have known, man. You should have called him up and like, hey, what's your TNA history? Number 10, in the line of movies, who appears in the movie Corky Romano?
Ooh. Okay. I had to think about it. All right, I think I'm locked in.
Oh, Gio might have it. He was quick with that one.
I think for some reason.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go so. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna go so random because he shows up. There's actually one wrestler who just randomly shows up in movies.
Always need to go with a logical guess if you don't know it. Absolutely.
I took a guess.
I've only seen that movie. I've only seen that movie once.
Okay, Ruby, what you got? Well, with Mr. Nash, does have several credits. Gio.
I went with, again, I was young. I'm pretty sure it was around this time. I probably had a crush on her. I went with Sable.
It was indeed Sable. Never said it was a dude. It was indeed Sable. Gio gets the advantage right now.
I've only seen that movie once.
I rewatched it a few years ago.
Yeah. My favorite Chris Kattan movie is Night the Roxbury.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Emilio. Number 11. Speaking of Sable, who did she defeat at Survivor Series 1998 for her only WWF Women's Championship? Sable defeated who? Survivor Series 98. For the title. Only title.
in 1998.
Yes, sir. I think she might even be gone by that time next year.
It spelled so weird, but I tried. Well, I think it is.
Not sticklers on spelling if you're off by a letter or so.
1998. I'm just trying to think of the roster at the time.
Right on. Good logic.
I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm in.
All right, Gio.
I'm super off, but I live in Cape Coral. This particular woman happens to be a real estate agent in Cape Coral. Don't know if any of you guys know that. She sells houses in Cape Coral. Cat.
I gotta book it. We should book her for a show, man. Get her to do some.
I know, right? Holy shit.
What we got, Ruby? Oh, and just like that, you're all wrong with the spelling, but I'll give it to you. We are back to a tie. Jacqueline.
Yeah, because remember, for some reason, Sable was in a rivalry with fucking Mark Marrow, and Jackie was teaming Mark Marrow.
Yes.
When he's the marvelous Mark Marrow.
Should have known that one.
Where I feel like ADR's gimmick.
Speaking of Jackie, at WCW Halloween Havoc 1997, Jacqueline defeated what male wrestler?
Shit. I mean, shoot. Sorry. I don't have not a clue. 1997?
I'm double checking that. I actually didn't write the year. 97. I was right. Okay. Yes, Halloween Havoc 1997. Jackie defeated what male wrestler?
Locked in.
It's going to be such a random guess.
It's the only person in WCW I could see cleanly putting over a female just based on skill and gimmick. So I took a guess.
I never said cleanly, although I think it was. I don't know. It could have been.
All right.
Ruby, what you got? Disco Inferno. Gio. Oh, hey, and guess what, guys? You're both correct.
What?
Disco Fever.
It was indeed Disco Inferno. It was like one of them for only like 2 matches. She didn't wrestle much, so they obviously didn't have anyone for her because they had her with a guy. 13.
That was a good guess.
Speaking of Disco Inferno, in TNA, Disco Inferno wrestled under his real name. What's that real name?
Oh my god.
It was there for a while. Like this wasn't like an obscure one-off.
I don't even remember his shoot name.
He wrestled when he did, so it's not that obscure.
So I'm just gonna write the most.
I know it's something super off the wall. That's why I'm like.
I'm not. I know for a fact I'm wrong, but again, I just put a name because I need an answer.
I literally can't think of anything because I don't want to just put 2 random names together.
I'm about to stump you guys here. Let's see. Gio.
You really are.
That was a good one.
What you got, Gio?
Again, I know I'm not even close, but I just wrote, a great name. I just wrote John Connor. It's a great name.
Connor. Maybe it's right. Ruby?
I was watching that freaking the other day. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't even try.
No, because I don't care about Disco Inferno that much.
Hey, well, you should care about wrestling trivia. Yeah, I was looking for Glenn Gilberti.
What is it again?
Glenn Gilberti.
See, I said it was something super off the wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
Off the wall. It's a guy named Glenn. His last name's Italian.
No, but his last name. His last name sounds like you just turned a first name into a last name. It's like, hey, how do we change Gilbert? Add a T at the end.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Gilbert T.
Little far stretch.
I'm an asshole.
Respect to Disco Inferno. He watches the show, I'm sure. Number 14. What is the only title to change hands on a Sunday Night Heat? Now, clarification before you answer. This does not include the Mankind, The Rock halftime heat on a normal episode of Sunday Night Heat.
Only title to change hands on Sunday Night Heat.
Yes, sir.
I have 2 guesses, but I feel like if I don't guess one of them, I'm an idiot because it's super obvious.
My guesses have been pretty spot on.
Oh yeah, but let's go.
All right, Ruby. Gio.
I went with the European Championship.
Ooh, guess what, guys? It's neither. Looking for the
Light heavyweight.
light heavyweight championship. Yes,
That was my second. That was my second guess. I was like,
hardcore is a good one, even European, because they're both kind of B-ish titles. But yeah, just the light heavyweight title. Number 15, overall, who has the most SummerSlam wins?
Oh man, I think there's still a guess out there.
Tied game here with only 5 questions left.
Well,
6 including them.
The pressure's on.
Your brother went to a tiebreaker last night.
Yeah, and he lost like a loser. Sorry.
Aren't you teaming with him in 3 days?
man, that's a future match.
That's when he's going to be the winner, though. See, he doesn't lose.
When you're with him.
That's when the heel turn happens.
I mean, they have fought each other a lot. We can find those matches on YouTube right now.
You absolutely can.
All right, Gio, what you got?
I just put a guess based on tutelage, I guess, or longevity. I went with Triple H.
First of all, I like how you spelled his
Yeah,
name.
it is.
I like that. All right, and you went with HBK, Shawn Michaels. You guys went with DX overall, but I was looking for a rated R superstar named Edge.
That was my second guess. Damn it.
Edge, yeah, has picked up quite a lot of SummerSlam wins, at least compared to everyone else.
How many?
Number 16. Speaking of men and women, who is the only woman to win a men's title at a WrestleMania?
I'm in there.
Oh shit!
In there like swimwear. Unfortunately, the answer is not Shotzi Blackheart, so you can change your answer to you.
Well, she has a championship to my heart.
She wins that every year at WrestleMania and every other day.
If I could vote for her for the Slammies as
24/7, 365.
What would she win at the Slammies?
Whatever she's everything, every Slammy, most
everything,
beautiful, talented, most mind.
All right, what you got for this answer, Gio?
I went with my girl, Joanie Laurer.
Ruby. It was indeed Molly Holly, which brings Ruby to the
Hardcore Championship.
2002, the Hardcore title. Yeah, China's an IC champion, but not at Mania.
She bashed Hurricane in the head with a frying pan.
Yes, dang, that was a good one.
And then she ate a door from Christian.
Yeah. I remember now.
Who was the first person to defeat Brock Lesnar on WWE television?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take
and of course, I specified television because he did have some dark match losses, including to Crash Holly.
Wow.
This is before he was Brock Lesnar. Well, I mean, he was Brock Lesnar, but this is before he was, unstoppable dude. He was just a dude that they were trying out.
Oh, wait. So we're not counting when he became Brock Lesnar.
What?
Wait,
no,
I thought okay, never mind.
Televised win.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking about dark match. I thought you were talking about dark matches. Never mind.
No, because that's too obscure. And I even said televised. What was the first person to defeat Brock Lesnar on television / pay-per-view?
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Whatever came first.
I have a guess. I'm in there.
All right, what you got, Ruby? Well, it's the Gio. What you got?
I went with Hogan.
Oh, and Ruby with a 2-point lead. The Big Show at Survivor Series 2002. He defeated Hogan, I think, in their own name.
And that's when he made the biggest mistake ever, taking Heyman away from him.
Leading up to The Rock at SummerSlam. Number 18, at WrestleMania 22, who appeared as an extra as one of John Cena's gangsters?
You already know I know this one.
I don't know, or else I wouldn't have asked him. I have a feeling you do now.
I feel like everyone watching that's gonna watch this later is be like, "Oh, Ruby knows this one."
Why? Why is this one so obvious?
Oh, we'll find out.
All right.
I'm in there.
All right. What you got? Well, let's go with Gio.
I remember him specifically riding on the side of the car. It was CM Punk.
Okay, Ruby, you better have it. All right. Yes, indeed. Number 19. Who is the first woman to win the Raw, SmackDown, and then the women's tag team titles? So the first Triple Crown winner. The Raw women's, the SmackDown women's, and then the women's tag.
All right, guest. I'm in there. Come on, I need these two. You need these two,
and you need him to miss these two.
Okay. Got this. I think.
All right. Gio. Are we locked in, Ruby?
Yeah.
Okay, he goes with Bailey. Ruby. It is both fortunately and unfortunately for Gio right.
Sasha. I'm about to say, I'm like Sasha Banks.
All right. So even though it's a foregone conclusion, let's still ask number 20. In 1995, 1997, and 1999, the same person walked away with the WWF tag team titles. Now I'm just looking for one name here because the other person was always different. But one half was always the same in 95, 97, and 99 for the tag team titles.
No event, just those 3 years.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did leave that very open-ended, didn't I? WrestleMania. Oopsies.
97, 99, WrestleMania.
95, 97, 99 at WrestleMania. One half of the tag team champions was always the same dude.
Super random guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. No, that's a bad guess. That's a bad guess. I can't guess that.
What were you gonna say, Tugboat?
No, say what I was gonna say in case I'm right, and I did. But no, I don't. I'm pretty positive I'm wrong. Yeah, I know I'm wrong.
Same.
95, 97, 99. WrestleMania tag team.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Just one particular person.
Dang, man, I'm about to throw a guess. I'm trying to really figure this one out. Not that it matters.
Well, if you get this, it'll get you at least to double digits.
Well, I mean, this should be worth 2 points, but we'll ignore that.
How? Wait, why? Why would this be worth 2 points?
Because down 2 points.
Actually, never mind. I'm changing my guess.
Ooh, Gio took so long that Ruby just probably figured it out. That has happened before. Where the other
That or I fucked it up. Oh,
Yeah.
man, didn't you say that?
It's R-rated now. Thanks. Okay.
My bad.
No, it's PG-13. We do away with one F word. Just don't fucking say it again. Oh, now we're R-rated.
Oh my god. There we go. We got shut down, people.
95, 97, 99.
Yes, sir.
Man, my brain was like, this might be right.
Once again, those are the correct years.
Okay.
Or I either got it or I royally screwed it up and messed my answer up.
We'll have to find out because Gio just got excited. Ruby, what you got?
I feel confident.
He went with Owen Hart. What you got, Gio?
See, I dead ass was about to write Owen Hart, but I changed my guess.
Okay. What'd you change it to?
You were my first guess. That's who I thought the first time.
Well, let me answer. Gio, you should have
answer.
Shut up, Ruby. Gio, you should have stuck with your answer. It was Owen Hart. 1995, him and Yoko. 97, him and British Bulldog. 99, him and Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
I mean, I had the O.
Even part of the W, but that gets
Don't
you
piss me off.
that O gets you O points for that question.
We literally swapped answers because, like, dead ass. I have it. I have it crossed out.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, it's right above it. Yeah. Billy Gunn walked in '95 as champion, but lost to Yoko and Owen. And then '97, I don't know what he's doing. In '99, he's in like a hardcore or an IC match. So yes, indeed. In the end, that brought us to 12 points for Ruby, 9 points for Giovanni. Still fantastic match, back and forth. Gio, you know what? This was very eerily similar to last night with your brother, where you had the lead, and then just Ruby caught up in the end.
Got that babyface comeback.
Yeah, he fired up. He did his hot spots, and then got that up.
Background. I should see like a solid black background or something.
Then I finished off with the Hadouken.
So Giovanni, still a tremendous effort you put out today here. Any parting words here?
Yes, I love you, Shotzi.
And I'm sure she's watching. Ruby, anyone you want to let know that you love?
Me. Nope. No.
Just pro wrestling.
Good game. Yes, pro wrestling.
Oh.
And pro wrestling tees.
Yes. Order a t-shirt and then oh, you wearing one? There you go. I like that one. Yusuke's on it. All right. And also order that other shirt at www.shop.com.
My Yusuke shirt.
Use promo code Giovanni the Greatest and you'll save 0%.
Yeah. And then you'll get an error saying not valid. For Giovanni, Ruby, and JPO saying thank you for checking out some Wrestling with Trivia. And as always, Shotzi, I love you more than Gio. Good night.